Yeah,
But right now, we can sit in house comfortably with 70 degrees.
yeah, I probably have it up higher than that because I don't know what it is. I think it might be like being on second floor type of situation. It feels like it's more drafty. So yeah, I know it's gonna be time to put that plastic up soon. We usually do that.
Girl. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yes. The people don't know nothing about that. If you live in the colder regions, you
Put that
know about putting
plastic
that
on that
plastic
window.
up on the wintertime.
Get rid that draft.
Friends, Imma do it now because I don't wanna forget to do it. But hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. This is Girlhood to Grownhood. I am Tamika.
And I'm Annika. How's everybody doing?
I hope everybody doing better than I am. Shoot,
Ooh,
because this week, I feel like I just been going this week, but ain't having nothing really going on.
it's been really busy at work and I been feeling overwhelmed. The day goes by so fast. You know, when they say, oh yeah, when you're busy, the day goes by fast. But is there a certain point where the day goes by too fast?
Oh, no, today was definitely one of those days because I looked up and it was 3 o'clock, and I was like, "Wait a minute, how did we get here?" The last time I looked at the clock, it was 11 a.m.
Same. That's my sentiments today too. And I'm just like, yeah, busy is good, but when I'm like, how many times did I get to use the bathroom today? That's a problem in my book. Just me personally.
When did I eat?
Oh yeah. Well, I know when
When
I
the
ate. I
when was the
plowed
last
down
time I
my
could took
lunch
a
in the
sip of
morning.
when was the last time I could took a sip of water?
Now in the evening.
In the evening.
And
Definitely
then
didn't
you
get
just
your recommended ounces for the day.
I swear I've been talking about that. I'm like, I'm drinking all this water. And that's why I'm up about 30,000 times in the night.
Yes, because it just comes to you at night. It don't do it during the day. We can hold it all day, but as soon as we wanna go to bed, the
Feel
bathroom
like
interrupts the sleep. It
you
interrupts the
every hour
sleep.
on the hour, it feels like. Not every hour.
I go to the bathroom in the middle of the night at least twice.
Last night, I felt like I went probably at least probably about 3, maybe 3 or 4 times, and I keep water at my bedside too because, like, we had pizza last night,
Oh,
so you get, like, really dry, like, for
yeah.
me, with all the bread and the high salt content, and I'm just like, "I need water because my mouth is cotton dry," but then I gotta go to the bathroom. I'm like, "This is some old folks type of
I was
problems,"
just gonna
but
say,
honey,
girl, that's how you know we've entered the chat.
whatever. Whatever, it's my problems, okay?
Well, my 2 bathrooms in the middle of the night are, like, minimums for me, and I give myself a cutoff of liquids like I'm a child. Cause I have bad
Yeah.
kidneys, girl. I gotta cut it off at night or else I'm finna be up at least 5 to 6 times with just
Mhm.
the smallest sip
Yeah.
of
The
water.
bladder like, "Time to get
Girl,
up." We
girl.
gonna get up or no?
On another note, can you hear my TV?
No.
Perfect, girl. Okay, because 'cause we're doing very well right now. We are doing very well right now with the kid, okay?
Wonderful.
She just getting a little screen time in. I don't want people coming
Mhm.
for my neck because she watching a movie. Jesus.
My gosh, come on. Come on.
But
You
anywho,
know,
that's neither here or there.
it's not. It's
It's neither
not
here or there.
because we are all guilty at some capacity of giving our kids that device.
Of course. And the thing
Okay.
is, I would like to pull over to let the people know. Nene is a little over 2, right?
Mhm.
She has a tablet and we don't use it.
Yeah. We had
She
same.
does not know how to work my phone because I don't give
Mhm.
it to her. The only screen time she knows is literally watching the television. Outside of
That's
that, there
pretty
are
good.
no electronics in her hand. Like, we don't go to church with it. We don't do none of that. At church, she has coloring book, crayons, her busy book, doll, and the things. No electronics. And she's got headphones that match her doggone little fire tablet. It's super cute setup, but we don't give it really unless we travel. Now that I think about it,
I think that's wonderful. I mean, I can't, say the same. My child knows how to work my phone really well. Wow, we got some big flakes coming out the
you
sky
better
right now,
shut your mouth.
like big chunky
Okay,
ones.
I don't care nothing about electronics no more. Are you talking about it's snowing?
Yes, I am.
And you're more south than I am.
Yep, we are, we I'm definitely near snow belt is what you call it.
Yeah, around the water.
Yeah, and if it doesn't snow anywhere else, it's gonna snow in that spot, and I think we get some remnants of that, but it's unmistakable snow.
Bro, I'm looking at my window right now and there's nothing, and I would like to keep it that way because I have somewhere to be tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow in Ann Arbor.
Well,
Imma make it. This is the reason why I bought an SUV.
you will, and you'll be fine.
I know, but I just hate
Take your
I
time.
I hate driving in the snow. Do I know how to do it? Yes. Do I like to do it? Absolutely not. I don't like leaving my house between the months of November to April.
You're not wrong, and I'm sure you're not alone,
But
'cause it's
hopefully,
whack.
girl, hopefully that stuff stays away or be gone by the time I go to my appointment because my appointment is later in the day. So that's
That's
great.
good, that's good.
My appointment's at 2.
But yeah, yeah.
So we should be good getting there, and on the way back, it should just be like getting dark, you know,
Mhm.
because she do take all day. I ain't gonna lie. My doctor's slow.
I was say, you take 23 or 75?
23.
Okay. And you know it's 4 o'clock rush traffic. I'm
I
just gonna
know.
put
That's
it
why I'm
out
trying
there
to
so you're not
that's why I'm
surprised,
trying to get
friend.
no, no, no. I have a routine when I go to my doctor's appointments, okay? 1, nothing else happens that day.
Fair.
Because it's either gonna be traffic getting there or it's gonna be traffic coming back home depending on the time of my appointment.
Mhm.
And depending on how fast my doctor is, which usually she's not very quick.
Is it the wait time or time with you?
The wait
Or
time,
both?
girl, we just be in front of each other's face for maybe all of 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But the wait time's like 45 minutes sometimes, you know? And
I believe you.
but okay, girl. This her movie. I'm not finna disrupt her. She love her some Mulan too, girl.
That is a good one. I enjoy it
It's
too.
so cute, but not to get off subject. But no, hopefully it's gone by in the morning, and I'm glad we got caught up on our
Mhm.
week because it was a week.
Yes.
Um, I know what the agenda was supposed to be for today because I was ready.
Mhm.
Not to say you weren't. We've been
Yeah, yeah,
trying to
yeah.
record, but real life has been getting in the way. For real, for real.
No, it has. It really has. But it's still me scrolling back to make sure I'm in the current notes.
Oh, I got my notes out. Just follow my lead.
Okay.
So, girl, I watched the Cash Money No Limit. I know this is old, but I don't care. Okay. Because I have other stuff to watch. So I'm getting caught up. I still got to watch the Hall of Fame with Outcast, but I don't want to hear it.
Mm.
I watched the Cash Money No Limit versus finally. Because that was, I
I
think,
just
like the
finished it.
last thing we talked about.
I finished it last night. I was telling hubby, like, hurry up, pull it up so we can finish watching it because we were watching it
Girl,
together.
I'm
And,
a
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my real concerns about the verses is one, why was it not in New Orleans? They were not in New Orleans. I felt like this should have been in Louisiana.
I thought they were. No, it was in Vegas.
For what reason was it in Vegas? I thought this was happening in New Orleans this whole time.
Nope.
Anywho, that's
It
just
was a lot of people there.
that's just the first thing I want to point out. Okay, it wasn't where I thought it was supposed to be. The other thing was I was wildly disappointed.
It was a lot going on. Like,
Mia X gave me what I needed to give.
she
She
was
gave
definitely a highlight, and the
I was
masses
really yes, I was
have
really
been
happy to see
pleased.
her.
Yes, the
But
masses were
everything else,
pleased.
Everything else kinda just gave, like, mid card, like, it just was mid.
Yeah.
So, I was a little disappointed, but I did watch it, I did finish it, and that's all I gotta say about it.
So my thing was I enjoyed watching it. It's very nostalgia. A lot of the songs, like of course, Bling Bling. And it was so funny because like watching it with my husband, he was having nostalgia mad crazy too. Cause he like, all right, now I gotta pull up the video.
Not
So
the
you
video!
the actual videos. So we're like pausing in between watching the actual verses,
That's why it took
going
y'all so
back
long, because what?
and watching the actual video.
That's why it took y'all so long. What? Ain't nobody doing that. You know how much film that is in videos?
Man, but they look
My
so
God,
young.
they made a video for every song back then on
I
the
know,
album. Like,
I
that's a lot
know.
of stuff to watch as you're watching the verses, y'all pulling up music videos. Ain't no way.
It was so funny though. It was so funny because it's like, man, they everybody looks so young, and it was just on their video.
Okay, I'm glad you made that clarification because I'm talking
I'm
about
so
I thought you was talking about everybody looks so young at the verses. Girl, excuse me? We
baby.
were watching somebody's granddaddies on stage.
Yes, I said, oh, I was pointing out people. I said, "Oh, he ain't never heard this song. He look like he don't know this song." And then I was messed up because there was some kids in the crowd. Did you
No,
see
I didn't
that?
look that deep. I didn't look that deep. I
Honey,
technically, for real, had it on in my headphones as I was cooking, so I really wasn't watching it. I was just listening to it.
it was a watch and see,
And
ma'am. It
then
was a
I
watch
would
and see.
be like, "Ooh, that's my song." Look at the screen for a little bit, and then I would go back to doing what I was doing after a while. But
I said, "These kids do
no.
not belong at this concert."
See, now you're gonna make me look at reaction videos because I really like reaction videos. They're like highlight reels for me.
Yes, yes, same, but I was just like, this is such a hodgepodge of an audience."
Because they're in Vegas.
I know.
My brother-in-law was there. It
For
was the
real?
it was the same weekend as the Jackson State game. So a lot of people that were going to the Jackson State game, I can't even tell you who JSU played. Dang, that's crazy. It was the same weekend as a JSU game in Vegas. So a lot of people that went to the game that I know of also got tickets to go to Versus because it was the same weekend. So I
Oh,
actually knew people
wow.
who were there.
That's wild.
But no, my brother-in-law went. He was just like, it was really chaotic. That was his review.
Like I said, there was so many people there. I'm like, this has gotta be some type of fire marshal there at capacity type of business. And like you could even see some of the security and stuff, they look paranoid. Like it was some people like you just look they look really paranoid, just like
I love that segue
as
though.
they should.
I mean, absolutely, because what?
Mhm.
I don't wanna say what I wanna say, but y'all know what I wanna say.
It was so many people there where I was like, if I were to go, it would've needed to be a suite VIP type of situation, very exclusive. I can't do big crowd like that.
Booth. With nobody but the people I came with in it. And
Yeah, no.
food. I don't know whether I should cut that out the show or not.
Exactly.
The thing is, she
We'll leave it.
excited. She excited about the movie. This is the part where the guards are trying to save the princesses, so she's screaming because the wagon is trying to go off the mountain. It's
Of
exciting
course.
her.
It's exciting. It's
Anywho,
excitement.
anywho, beautiful segue. And speaking of that, and crowds and capacities, and
Yeah.
that thing, Black Friday is coming up. I know. Are you going shopping? Because I don't want a thing. I don't need anything.
I, get to work a half a day of work on that Friday. Yep,
Is it time and a half? Because if it's not, why you going?
it is.
Okay, then not understand why we going. All right.
But I originally took it off, but it was some negotiation tactics.
Understand why you going, girl? Because at least they giving you time and a half, and that's
Mhm.
some good money. I ain't gonna lie, that's some good money.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll do a
Yeah,
half.
I'll at least do a half a day if I gotta work that day. Okay, that's like getting paid for a whole day of work and only working half a day.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna fuss too much about it. But, Black Friday shopping, I can't say I have been into a store to participate in Black Friday shopping in quite some time.
Which is perfect that you bring that up because my nostalgia moment is, do you remember going Black Friday shopping back in the day?
I do.
What were you shopping for? Because I remember exactly what I was doing at the last one I could remember.
My gosh, okay, that's kind of a tough one. So, I'll spin it this way. I can't recall an immersed experience that I had with chaotic Black Friday shopping, but I can definitely remember some very pivotal moments of Black Friday where it was like frenzy over a certain toy. Tickle Me Elmo.
Oh my God. Yes, I remember that
I
craze.
I still think about that craziness because my mother-in-law has a Tickle Me Elmo that she's kept for the kids, like, all this time, and Nia pulls it out every now and again, and I look at that thing, it still works just like new. It's
I
so
gotta see
wild.
this. I gotta look this up because Tickle Me
Yes.
Elmo,
Yes, you
I
guys
forgot
remember when Tickle Me Elmo hit the
when did that
scene?
debut? 1996? Are you kidding? No, that can't be right.
No, that sounds exactly about right. And people were going crazy, fighting in the stores, snatching up Tickle Me Elmos. You couldn't find them. You couldn't find them, or you had to fight for them.
God,
Yeah,
girl, not 1990. No, that's not right. Let me get a new source because I just refuse to believe that.
go ahead,
It
honey.
debuted and it was first produced in July of 1996 and slowly, what they say, became a fad, reaching its apex peak.
Mhm.
Reaching its apex, which is a peak, people.
Yep.
Come on now. Reaching its apex during the 1996 Christmas shopping.
Absolutely.
1996. Oh,
Absolutely, it did. That was, like, the toy of the season, if I'm not mistaken.
my God. No, mine goes back a little sooner than yours.
I just had to throw that one out there, though, because it was so epic.
No, that Tickle Me Elmo was everywhere, yo.
People were going
Everywhere.
crazy.
Over a Tickle Me El and I don't even remember how it used to work, honestly. Did you just press the button and it just laughed? Like, what was
It
it? What did it do?
laughed, and it would crack up so hard, it would bend over, and then it will roll over. It would, like, fall over, cracking up, and then it, like, waving the arm up and down, cracking up so hard, that's all it did.
I don't remember any of that, girl. I thought it just you pressed the button and you just heard Elmo chuckle.
Yeah, no, it was, he was very mobilized, and I
Wow.
yeah. Yep.
I don't remember any of that. So my nostalgia memory from my point of view is a
Mhm.
little more forward than yours.
Okay. I took us way back, can you bring us up a
But
little bit?
however, my memory is selective at this point. I could have a memory that I haven't tapped into that goes back that far, but the only Black Friday shopping chaotic like situation I can remember and go back that far was when
Mhm.
my little brother, I know girl, it was when my little brother had me and my mama going to 7 different stores to find this doggone NBA 2K with whoever I don't even remember who was on the cover at that point.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
he specifically wrote NBA 2K with whoever this basketball player is on the cover. Like he didn't want no other version, but if that man wasn't on it, he don't want it, even if it's the same 2K. Because what people don't realize is 2K was hitting
Break it
y'all over.
down.
'Cause I felt like 2K was hitting y'all over the head just like them sneakers were. It's the same
They were.
game with 2 different covers, but you wanna charge me an extra $20 because LeBron on the cover? It's the same
Mhm.
game.
And you gonna pay it.
And we did because we bought it and we finally found it. And this was at a time where my mom was like, she still is, to be honest. She was paying a real close attention to tag prices,
Yeah.
sales ads. and
Yeah.
comparing and pricing with stores, plus looking at the little tag underneath, like on the shelf.
Yeah.
And we went and found it at this one big box store,
Mhm.
and they had the wrong tag underneath the game. They had the game underneath a 15.99 tag. 2K.
Wait, so it had to been running back then.
It was at least 20 something, maybe 30.
Yeah, I was gonna say even like maybe $40.
Yeah, I would even
Those
give
games were
40.
expensive.
I would even give 40 because honestly, I don't know how much the game really was, but I know it was a 15.99 tag that my mama saw underneath that game. And when I tell you we stood in that store and I watched my mama argue them people down that they was gonna give her that game for that price.
Say it wasn't my fault. That's where it was at, and that's the price you gonna give it to me.
So much so that the 3 people after her caught wind of it and grabbed one and said, "We also want it," before they could change the tag to the right price. So they gave away at least 5 games for that price based off of trade-in.
She gets a round of applause. I wish we had an applause machine, honey, because
Not all heroes wear capes, but she blessed some people looking for that same game on Black Friday. I'm just saying.
yes. Listen, we don't cut the price in half and we can get another gift.
She
Okay?
said, "That's not it, that ain't got nothing to do with me. It say 15.99."
That's what you gotta know. See, nowadays it's like I don't even know if people bother like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, do people even they have price match,
Yeah,
to where you
yeah.
find it cheaper at another store, we'll match it or honor
Mhm.
it. But do people even haggle and speak up like that about the price of things, especially in this economy?
I will, but it depends on what it is.
Well, true. But we're talking like those games are a high ticket item.
Well, if it's a toy or something like that, yes. Groceries,
It
not so
is what it
much.
is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But if it's
But
like home good stuff, I will find a person and be like, "Excuse me, this
yeah,
didn't ring up
I
for
can
$5."
remember many a times my mom would we would be at a retail store or somewhere like, "Oh, this has a little chip on it," or "This is
$2
snags."
off.
Yes, "I need you to give me something."
I bought a air popcorn machine, air popper. You know the
Yep.
popcorn machines, the air poppers. They were
Mhm.
like all the rave when people were doing like healthy popcorn or whatever.
Yeah.
I found one at a big box store that was out of the box, which is already a discount
Mhm.
because it was out of
Display.
the box. No, it wasn't a display. The person brought it back and then they lost the box or something. I don't know. It was just out of the box.
Okay.
And they had like wrapped the cord and, made it look neat on the shelf. And so I was like, yo, I was like, does this air popper say it's like $7? Like it was cheap. Okay. I was like, it was like $7. I said, oh, this is great. But when I put it in my cart, I
Mhm.
realized it was missing the little top piece that keeps the kernels from popping out of the machine when you pop in the popcorn. So I
Yeah.
had them give me another $5 off because it was missing a piece. And I was able to find the piece online and tell them that since I'm buying this and I already got to order a new piece, you should give me the price of this air popper off because I got to replace a piece.
Yep.
Girl,
Mhm.
I got that air popper for $2, went on the website and bought the little missing piece for extra five, like $5 free shipping. It was crazy. And I had an air
That's
popper.
wild. Yes, ma'am.
You
That
gotta
is
do it, man. Listen, Black Friday, regular shopping, if you can find deals, work out, negotiate. I really don't think people, if people still do it, I would be surprised at what age they are.
right. So like, yeah, our age because we saw it being done, okay? I'm not talking about a one-time deal with my mom. I've seen it
Every time you
several
went
times.
shopping,
Whenever there was some money that could be taken off, oh, we're gonna ask. And
every
usually they
time.
would. Usually they would honor it.
Yeah, because they know what's up.
They wanna make that sale.
Yes. such memories shopping and all the things. Um, Imma pause right now, and we gonna go to commercial break, but I'm not gonna say why we need to on the mic.
Okay.
But I'll be back. We'll be back. We'll be back.
We'll be back, guys.
Mhm.
Hold tight.
Hey guys, Annika here from Girlhood to Grownhood podcast, dedicated to millennials, especially moms who are navigating motherhood while holding on to the nostalgia of the late 90s and early 2000s. I wanted to reach out because my co host Tamika and I are offering a few sponsorship spots. It's a super chill setup. We give your business a shout out on the show, maybe drop a quick promo or special offer, and just help more people hear about what you do. If that sounds interesting, I love to send over a few details. Let us know what's the best way to reach you in the comments. Either way, appreciate your time and keep doing awesome things with your business. Later.
Parenting is really ghetto. Look at your your nod like, "Yes, it is. It is." Hey, everybody, and welcome back to the show. Whew, we glitching. I'm no, we're not glitching,
Can I
but
use
your
glitter
face.
and water? And some
Yeah, girl, go get whatever you need. Whatever you need. Not no. Y'all can't hear her, but she looked at me and said no. I know it's funny.
Nia's been into some mad science things, so lots of glitter is involved,
Oh
shampoo
no.
sometimes,
Oh no.
lots of things that are messy. So I tell her to post up at the table and just try not to make a big, big mess.
At this point,
She
because
loves
my
it though.
child
Whatever.
at this at this point, because my child is not her age, I do not want to know how glitter and shampoo go together.
Slime, oobleck, goblet.
Oh, okay. Understand. Now she corrected you.
Yep.
My goodness. Well, the nostalgia part was pretty cute. You sent me an article about the thrift store costing more than a big box store?
Yes. So there is some videos that have been surfacing online about people speaking up about how the Goodwill is not um so much catering to people that cannot really afford their items anymore because I don't know if people are catching wind of, people will go thrifting and maybe also resell the items at a price. But my gosh, how much do you think those
Wait,
people are doing the resale for?
wait. You saying that people are going to the thrift store, buying items from the thrift store and then reselling it?
Yes, that is what I said. And Goodwill, they have a plethora of things. So it can be little knickknack stuff and people will, clean it up and make it look as new as possible and have, say they have like a little Etsy store, not saying that they have an Etsy store, but just an example, a little e-commerce setup, and they resell the product.
I don't wanna say I've been living under a rock, but I didn't know people were doing that. I feel like
Yeah,
that Imma leave my opinions in my no, I'm not. I feel like that's a
no,
lot of work to go there, shop for an item, restore it. Maybe it's not, but that's not my
some people
ministry,
love to
so
do it. Some
it's not
people
my
absolutely.
it's not my ministry, and I'm not knocking the hustle because I don't know much about it. I'm just saying to
Mhm.
me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have that kinda time.
Okay, think like more seasoned folks, okay? People that may be just looking to make a little side change, and you can't knock the hustle.
Well, no,
But
because if you
then
go in there and you find a pair of J's and you can restore them, I could see you reselling that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I also
mm,
don't have a idea of what all we out here reselling that comes from the Goodwill.
I'm gonna get to that point. I'm glad you brought that
Oh,
up. So
okay. I'm
there
listening.
was there was a young lady, she may have been around our age. She said that she took a dress, like a nice piece of clothing to the Goodwill, and she must have went back like as a customer, not a donator, and saw her dress marked up like double of what she paid for it.
Stop.
Uh-huh, and at retail price. So she said they had it marked up higher than what she paid at the retail price.
That's insane.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Wow, they getting down like that?" And then the video that I was watching, the reaction video that I think I sent you, the lady was mentioning because people deep dive, and I am here for it, okay? They deep dive on how much the CEOs of the Goodwill makes. Oh, 6 figures.
I mean, it's
Easily,
yeah.
but, they have what she was saying is they have to be the ones pushing for them to do that.
Mhm.
The workers are just doing what they're told, you know what I'm saying? But how is that goodwill if you are marking things, pricing people out that actually need the things? It doesn't make sense.
Considering what we were taught those type
Mhm.
of stores are supposed to be meant for. Um,
Absolutely, and it's like, what what do you do about that? Like, people are still gonna shop there. I love a good thrift myself,
oh, I was a big thrift when I
and
was in college. What? Some of my
yeah,
best
like,
pieces came from the thrift store, okay?
so it's like people aren't gonna stop shopping there, but at what point are you, pricing out your market that you're supposed to be catering to begin with?
That's insane. No,
Mhm,
I definitely didn't hear about that, and I was like, "Girl, what are you talking about?" Because well, I also have not, like, been thrifting and stuff in a very long time. So,
mhm.
when you said that, I'm like, "Huh?" And then you just clarified it even more that these people are actually, like, thrifting for the stuff, reselling it for, like, double that's crazy, and then the store itself is triple and double in its value, like, that's it's
People
crazy.
they're like, "Okay, it's a business at the end of the day," but
Well,
yeah, a
yeah.
business in the realms of charity at the same time, and, like I said, the lady, she even went so far as to say, if you go into, a store like a Goodwill and there's a person that doesn't have any means to provide for themselves, and they just need a blanket, and you have it priced at, let's say, 15, $10,
Yeah, that's
they
crazy.
can't they can't even afford that, like, just give it to them.
Oof. It's the world we live in, and it's crazy outside.
And, like, not even it's not derailing, but kind of in lockstep with that, how you work in a restaurant business and they have to get rid of so much food because either a person didn't get the right order or it's
Mhm.
the end of the night and they have all this food left over. They have to pitch it into the trash. Why not have like they have the oopsie carts in some of the grocery stores
Yeah, I've
where
seen
it's
those.
like, things are getting close to their expiration date, but they're
Mhm,
still good.
mhm.
I enjoy going over there. Um,
I don't think I've I don't think I've ever
yeah,
been over there.
I recommend it. Usually there's like breads, desserts, things like that you can find.
I mean, I'm not too proud. I love a good markdown item, okay?
Oh yeah, it's highly marked
But I've
down.
never went over to that area specifically.
Highly recommend. Um,
Hmm.
And anyway, my point was, why don't they have like a little side tent? It doesn't have, some space next to these restaurants to where that food goes to, and people that are less fortunate can just come and get it.
No, that makes a lot of
Like,
sense. Well, because
I
you know
think
that's too much like right.
it's too much like right, but I feel like we grew up in a time where you don't waste food, and I know the generations even further behind us, like, you don't waste food. You freeze it, you eat it all. It's not going into the trash.
Repurpose, all the
Mhm.
things. Ugh.
So
Girl,
I just
no.
wanted to put
That
that
was
out
the
there too,
yeah,
something
no,
to
that was an interesting
think
topic when
about.
you sent it to me, and when I started watching the videos, I was like, "Dang, they so right." And even to bring it back with the blanket situation you was talking about, some of them big box stores have blankets for like $2. So why
Mhm.
would you, a retail shop have that same blanket that comes from that same big box store and then like mark it up to $10. Like that's crazy.
Exactly. And think that people aren't supposed to know that or notice it is crazy.
That's why I
Like, how
hate
you
it
marking
here.
up stuff higher than what you get what the person
Thank
got from
you.
the dollar store? It was a
And they brought
dollar
it to
50,
you for
you don't put
free.
it up to and they brought it to you for free, and you marked it up to $2. That's greedy.
It ain't like the other retail stores where you bring in stuff and then they give you cash for the stuff you bring in and then resell it.
Mhm,
They
consignment.
brought you that for free. Right, consignment. They brought you this for free and you what? I don't know where they're getting their data from to mark up stuff like that, but
It's wild, like,
I can't tell you was the last time I thrifted. I can't tell you that's the last time I thrifted anything or consignment anything. I've just gotten to the age where the clothes I have are the clothes I have, and I'm just gonna keep switching up how I wear these outfits because I've been the same size for a while. If I want something new, it's gonna be of good quality and things like that, and something that can last. Something that can last, because some of these people selling clothes and stuff like that don't even last no more. So I don't even
exactly.
shop as much as I used to because the quality of the clothes are terrible. So
That part too.
yeah, the
Oof.
quality of clothes. Oh, that's interesting fact. That's kind of like, that makes me upset because that's not what those stores are supposed to be for. But whatever, Maddie, girl, no,
No, that was the little one asking about more mad scientist stuff.
uh,
I don't know what kind of concoction is happening, but
don't, girl, at this
it's
point,
fine.
I'm too old. Put some baking soda and some vinegar with some food coloring and watch it explode at this point.
She's
That's
on
all I
that
got for
too.
you. That's all I got for you.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else. I mean, I have other things, but that's all I got right
Mhm.
now. That's all I got right
Just
now.
like right off.
Yeah, right off the top of my head,
Everything is
uh,
there. Mhm.
baking soda, vinegar, food coloring, volcano.
Yeah.
That's as good as it's gonna get for me, girl.
Yeah. It's
But speaking
always
of
fun.
stuff that's been making my eye twitch, because
Mm.
this how I've been feeling lately. The world, as we said, with this whole like uh thrift situation is on fire. One of the minor things, but still a big thing.
Mhm.
But I've been ready to fight for the past 2 weeks. No, maybe
Mm.
not 2 weeks. I've been ready to fight for the past like week.
Over what?
Oh, it's just gonna be Sagittarius season. That's all.
But, it's gotta be in the air. Like, we talked about this
Listen,
before.
Mercury is in retrograde and it's gonna be my birthday. I am also realizing that I'm gonna be a year older, and it's like, okay, girl, uh, we really are getting 1 year closer to really being like my great great, which is not caring no more. 1 year closer to not caring no more. My great great is 100. Bless her
Mm.
heart. Okay.
Yes.
And
Yes.
the amount of she don't care is what I strive for in life.
That's a wonderful goal. I feel myself getting close, like, welcoming or embracing that a little bit more each day.
Yes. Like, we finna be 40.
Yeah. Like, the peace. I it's so
I just
funny
want
that
peace.
it's so funny that you bring that up because I posted something on Facebook yesterday, and it was, like, kind of a short prayer, if you will, because that's how I was feeling, but, that was the nice side of how I was feeling, but then there was a
Mm,
like, an angel and a devil, and the devil
mhm.
side wanted to come out first and post something very
Not kind.
not kind, but I had a check in my spirit, and I was like, "Okay, we're gonna put this out instead." But I was just like, I look, the Lord be working every day on all of us. Um,
Downy. Downy. You see my face? Cause
I
what
know I'm
sent
telling the truth.
cause what sent me overboard this week was that man got on the TV telling people, I don't want to say it, but you know what? If you know, you know. Okay. Context clues here, guys. Because I'm not gonna give him that much power. I'm gonna talk about it, but I'm not gonna talk about it. But that man got on the TV and said that the reason why I'm just summing it up at this point because I heard it and then
Paraphrase.
I had to start scrolling because I was about to flip a table over. But he told them people on that show that he told them people on that show that the reason why we couldn't get no pay wage increases was because there were no qualified candidates here for the jobs that are here.
Ooh, that's that's
And that's when I lost it.
that's a rough one.
So that's why I told you I felt like after losing my job, I just was like, that's it.
Mhm.
Because I did what I was supposed to do.
You and so many others.
Okay. I did what I was supposed to do. And that's a hill I'm willing to stand on. Okay.
Yeah.
Period. I did what I was supposed to do. And I still got let go anyway.
Mhm. What do you do
Right.
with that? What do you do with that?
Right. And one of the most educated people on the team that was on, including my boss.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's why after I got let go, I went and got my septum pierced because that
Yeah,
was my all that junk, maybe I'm standing on my soapbox. I don't know. All that junk them people fed to us about not having piercings, not having tattoos, make sure you're professional. Look at where we at.
I know. And that's why I said, "Oh, we have to talk about this because I don't know when things like kind of flipped per se, but it's like something flipped at some point. And we were always brought up with the notion of you go to an interview or you have a job, you are always appearing professional. Okay? Like, no, and I mean as far as like no facial piercings, nothing to draw attention per se to yourself in a work setting, no tattoos on your arms or face. And that's just literally what we were, I don't know if you can say groomed, but conditioned. We were conditioned
Yeah,
to know that that is how you
the
presented
standard.
yourself in the
Right. This was
workplace.
the
That was the
standard. Right. That
standard
was the standard.
status quo, yada yada.
No, girl.
And
I remember getting a talk to from a family member after piercing my nose the first time.
mm,
And the first thing they said to me was, "How you gonna get a job?" What do you mean how I'm gonna get a job? I'm gonna get a job how I've been getting a job. Cause me putting this
mhm,
hole in my face shouldn't matter with my skills. And it didn't take me until like some time to get comfortable with that in the workforce. I think I met my first boss with a tattoo and a piercing, and I was just like, oh, so yeah, so this is okay. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, you should see beyond me because you have the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I could judge
mhm,
you for the same thing you're trying to judge me about. How
yeah.
effective are you going to be as a manager when I see your whole half a sleeve?
Yeah, exactly, exactly, but you're still able to come and do your job and do it
Yeah,
well.
do my job, do it well. Well, what that is, matter. It doesn't. That does shouldn't matter. But I knew I gave my oh, I don't want to say that because the Christians would be mad. I gave my no, I can't say that either. It was going to be a wrestling term. I give my big to them, and I got my septum pierced because I was just like, hey.
Yeah,
And the thing is, I haven't even gotten a chance to like test the theory with the piercing on whether or not I would keep it in and go to an interview or take it out, like have it in my, ball court or what I
mhm,
want to do. Cause girl, I ain't got no interviews.
yeah,
And that's the half the reason why I did it.
mhm.
I knew I had nothing but time to let this thing heal and go ahead. If I had to put in a retainer, I could. But
It's yeah, it's that
no,
part.
I don't know what's going on in the world right now, and I don't care no more. Right?
Yeah.
Um,
I think we're
I'm just
really being slapped with it's not a every man for himself, but you know, like how on our last episode, only the strong survive. It's Hunger Games type of situation. And it's just like, I think that we are being pushed into a direction of figuring out what.
I'm just gonna slide over so you can see what I see.
She's having a good time.
And I don't even care because at least I'm recording the show.
Yeah,
I'll clean it
let
up
her
later.
live.
I'll
Let
I'll
her
I'll clean it up later. I'll clean it
let
up
her
later.
live.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, just a time where, we're figuring out what I feel like it's some type of reset. I don't know how else to explain it. And I feel like everybody feels it. Okay. And um it's us against some bots, possibly. Um
Not a bot.
what else do you call them?
I listen, I don't know what you're talking about. Cause first of all, girl, I don't
No, you
care.
know what I'm talking about. You
I
know
know
what
what you're
I'm
talking
talking
about. I know what you're
about.
talking about. But I'm saying like I've been trying not to give energy to it because it's like, well, girl, we can't do nothing about it no way. Like, I mean, we could do something about it. I don't want to say that, but it's just like we can
They
only
are
do what we can do.
pushing. I know, but so I like to go down the rabbit hole. Everything all right over there?
It's not, and that's gonna be the end of the show.
Okay. We didn't break anything, did we? What just happened?
I don't know.
That
I've been
was
looking
really
at you.
loud. That was really loud.
I've been looking at you. I don't know what's happening behind me outside of the milk I showed you she was spilling, but I don't know what
Yeah.
that clunk was. I don't know. You know what? Everyone, this is just I hate to draw the conversation short, but we are already, like I said last week, almost at an hour. Okay. And that clunk is the perfect time to say, hey, we need to go ahead and wrap up the show. Because my toddler is toddlering behind me and yours is being a mad scientist. And we need to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know where
So
she is right now
let's just keep
in
surviving
the
in
house.
District 12, everybody. May the odds be ever in your favor, like the good movie says.
Yes, and only the strong survive.
Period. Cause this is all we got.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much
I
as
do
we
too.
did.
I do too, because this was very much us pulling it together despite what's been going on.
Yeah.
Yes. But at least we got a chance to do this and get it out. But I need to figure out what that clunk was behind me. So everybody be safe, be well, be healthy.
Yes. Peace. Till the
Bye.
next one.